Yes.
What's good, guys? Your boy Hugo the back again for another preview and predictions show with Survivor Series 2023. You know, like that. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. I can't believe we're at Survivor Series 2023 already. I remember everything from Survivor Series 2020. Well, not everything, but I remember most things since Survivor Series 2022. And what a year it's been, man. The highs and lows. I can't believe some of the turnaround in certain things. I mean, if we're talking about Survivor Series 2022, that was the epic. The SmackDown prior to Survivor Series 2022 was the tribal court. It was Sammy prove yourself. It was Jay saving him after doubting him that whole time. It was prove yourself, and then it was a louver kick, grab onto KO, run the pin. A whole year since. That was on September 22, 20, was it 26th? So it's going to be like a year removed. I mean, a year and a day removed. Crazy. It's good to be here, though, with the people, with the Demon Team. Demon Team, stand up, man. Let them know who you are, you know, like that, man. It's good to be here. A Chop It Up preview prediction show. Getting some topics about what's going on. Our expectations for the show. I want to know how the people actually feel about the show as well, man, because we can just turn up and do the predictions very easy. But I got a few feelings about the show and how I feel going towards it. I'm not completely sold on I'm sold, but I feel like the epic story we had leading into last year's Survivor Series compared to this one is massively different. There's a lot of people left out of Survivor Series. Now, obviously, at the moment of recording, well, the moment of streaming, this on a Thursday, well, Friday. What day is it? It's Friday, isn't it? On a Friday at 7 p.m. Obviously, SmackDown's on tonight, subject to change. They probably had a match. I was guessing something like LA Knight and Solo or something, although I think that's the wrong way to go. Both of them you don't want to put them against each other. They're both on highs at the moment. One just damn near retired John Cena. One's been on a roll for a minute. Keep them away from each other. Let the meeting be at Royal Rumble or something like that. But it's a bit weird that the Bloodline are left off the card. Bit strange. I'm sure they'll make themselves noticeable at Survivor Series. I don't think it's going to go unscathed. Especially with watching what happened last week's SmackDown when we had Solo and Jimmy try and take out LA. Cody Rhodes came down to the ring, saved him, even though he wasn't a part of the SmackDown show, which was a bit weird. But hey, we'll get into it, man. Big up John Conway in the chat. Big up Anna every time. You already know. Big up Dro. Big up Zen. I get to everyone's comments and then we'll cook it up, man. I understand, Anna. You know, I understand completely. I know how work gets. YouTube, so in case issue, please recheck your notifications. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I think listen, I'll mention this every time I'm on because people tune in at different times. I'm definitely shadow banned on YouTube. I don't know what I've done wrong. I'm not here to complain. It's their platform. They can do what they want with it. But I don't know if it's down to like the copyrights and stuff like that. I try to slow them down and put the reaction videos on TikTok to move it around. So hopefully that fixes it. But it's definitely shadow banned because I'm subscribed to my own channel and literally it will show me that I've gone live a week later, which is obviously pointless. So you already know how that goes. Finally, time for one. What is good? Demon Team. Missed everyone so much. Super excited for. Hey, come on, bro. You know the vibes, bro. Should be dope, innit, bro? Big up Deontay. Big up, bro. What's going on? Yeah, well, that's what I said, man. I don't know. I'm not into the rumors and stuff like that, so we already know about that, guys. Just leave me out of that. We know already. Anyone who's been a part of the channel for a long time knows that. leave the rumors away from me. I'm good with it. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I would leave the Solo and LA Knight thing. It's not a proper storyline as such. LA still going after the bloodline, but you're not going to get anything from Roman. It's kind of pointless unless if Solo had a belt, it would be a little bit different. So, big up Bonkers. Hope you well. Big up Epic Game and big up man. See, no one got the notification, and I scheduled this yesterday around 9-10 p.m. So there should be no excuse to have a whole day. Zen said he set the alarm as well. Yeah, I'll have to see what I can do. I've got a YouTube rep. Haven't spoken to him for a minute, but I'll try and speak to them and see what we can cook up there and see how it goes, man. But how's everybody doing anyway? That's the main thing. Is everybody good? Yeah, man. As long as everyone's healthy and you know what I mean. But we'll get into this card. Yeah, man. Should we just get into it? Should we get into it, man? Let's get it, man. All right, then. Let's start off with there's a few matches on there where it's a bit. It means I get why the match is there, but at the same time, not enough build. So we got Carlito spit in the face of people that don't want to be cool against Santos Escobar, bro. Yeah, man, coming off the back of the story from the previous was it Crown Jewel? We had Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul. Santos comes down to help Rey Mysterio out, puts the brass knuckles on the side of the apron. Consequently, Logan picks it up, jabs him, wins the match, wins the US title. We ain't seen Logan since, to be honest. But hey, this that's what happens when you give him the title, and I kind of expected that to happen. He ain't full time. This storyline in totality, I think, is a bit lackluster. I don't think the people care enough about everyone in this situation. I think the build was a bit of a mess. I think the problem is the leaving the brass knuckles on the apron was clearly an accident. It didn't make sense for him to leave them there if he was going to turn heel on that basis, just because he wouldn't have known that Logan had brass knuckles in the first place. So that's a bit of a weird thing to me. Also, we kind of assumed that when Rey Mysterio took the match, when Santos hurt himself and won the title, that there's going to be some resentment there, but they didn't show the resentment week by week. They should have showed that Santos was starting to get jealous. They probably should have built something up where Rey started to get these opportunities on, I don't know, we can make it up, TV shows, whatever, limousine rides, and people trying to send him treats where Santos wasn't getting it. Because now it just looks a bit weird that he's turned on his hero. He's not only turned on his hero, he turned on Zelina Vega, got slapped in the face on SmackDown. The rest of Legado del Fantasma as well. So now he's out on his own. I loved Santos in NXT. I thought he was cold. He's better as a heel, so that's good. It is a bit funny what I was watching, because I was like, if you watch him when he talks, he's got the LWO tattoo on his hand now, hasn't he? They all got it after, when was it? After the Puerto Rico show. I remember watching it on the YouTube channel, so that's a bit weird that within a month of getting the LWO tattoo, you're not together anymore. But hey, that's, no one cares about kayfabe anymore, I guess. I don't think Carlito's a weird one. I really like Carlito, and I think it's based on nostalgia. I can't lie. It was great when he came back at the Royal Rumble. It was great when he turned up in Puerto Rico. I don't want to be disrespectful to a guy that, I don't know, some people call him a legend. He's not a legend to me, but he's a great wrestler. First of all, Carlito as the babyface, pointless. He's just a heel, bro. Man spent his half of his career spitting apples in people's faces. Second to that, nobody cares, bro. Like, he came out on SmackDown and kind of done this weird, like, half walk run to the ring, really slow. The fans reacted to his music for about 10 seconds. Whereas if they change it back to his old music, at least it will get a pop. Nobody really cares about him in the nicest possible way. Please do not misconstrue what I'm saying. Nobody cares about Carlito like that, bro. We just like him. He's just one of them guys that I remember him, his like childhood things and that, bro. But go and ask a kid who ain't been watching wrestling like that, bro, if they care about him. They don't care about him. So it's a bit of a myth. If I'm picking the winner on this one, I'm going with Santos Escobar to win the match. Makes perfect sense. He's gonna obviously cheat to win the match. I don't think the rest of LWO will get involved. Mainly Selena Vega. This is what I would do. I know it might not happen because she's managing Lola Vice on NXT, but I would give him Electra Lopez back. I think it makes perfect sense. He doesn't have to talk all the time. She's great as a manager. They got the look together. She's a great heel. I would have her doing that, and she can switch between both brands because on NXT, all she's doing is walking to the ring with Lola Vice. So I would put her. I would put her Electra Lopez with him because I thought she should have got brought up to the main roster last time. I understand why they didn't, probably because based on wrestling skills and stuff. But if you're just going to be a manager anyway, bring her up, man. She's great. So yeah, that's who I'm going to go for the win on that one. But let's see what everyone said in the chat before we move on to the next one. Khalid's gone Santos win. Anna says Santos win surely, build a story. I agree. Bonkers Santos for the win. Zen said, I'm thinking there's going to be some kind of shenanigans for Escobar to win here, similar to Crown Jewel. I think we use brass knuckles, hit Carlito and win. Yeah, that's actually a good callback. I think that probably will happen. I wouldn't mind, as I said, Electra Lopez, if she can hand him the brass knuckles out of her purse or something, that would be pretty cool. Deontay says he was a lot better on NXT. Yeah, I mean, it's very simple. Some people, if you saw a person first as a heel and they were really good, the chances are that when they become a babyface, you're not going to like it. I'll even say for this preference, currently on AEW, MJF's a babyface, isn't it? Way better as a heel, bro. Way better. But some people are just built to be heels, bro. And some people as babyface don't like it. I.e., we'll talk about it later. But when Randy comes back, he's going to have him as a babyface. I get it because he was a babyface with RK Bro before he left. But for me, I'd have Randy just come back and RKO everyone, maybe punch someone in the head. I'm not trying to see babyface Randy Orton, bro. I like the tweener like Brock Lesnar. That's the kind of heels I like, where they're not fully against anyone. It's just all for themselves. Best kind of heel, I think. But I mean, the best heel in the business at the moment is Christian. That's a fact, man. You know what I mean? But do you think we'll have to go back up in Gaza? Whoa, I don't know what that means, man. And this is the style just setting to Carly a big fact. Santos takes the win, says Tyler. Definitely don't win clean, yeah. I think the match ended DQ and Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega, bro. This man son is any EVP of AEW. He's one of the presidents, bro. But hey, you can dream, I guess, bro. But a wild dream, I tell you that much, bro. My man is a president, bro. Obviously on this card, there's 5 matches booked at the moment. 2 War Game matches, 1 championship match, or 2 championship matches. Let's move on to the women's one first because I actually want to talk about the next one. So we have Rhea Ripley versus Tony Stark. Oh yeah, the silence isn't me forgetting to speak. Who cares? Who? I want them both to have a great match for their career at it, but who cares, bro? Because someone in the chat, I just want someone in the chat. If you care, tell me you care in it, and then we can talk about it. Because first of all, Rhea Ripley's going to win. Second of all, Tyler just said, good to see Tony Stark get a chance. Is it really? There's some people who get a chance and make something of it when they lose on it. Or the company makes something of them when they lose. I'll have you remind you that she beat the shit out of Trish Stratus before she left and nothing happened after that. She started to get a push in these fatal 4-way matches and stuff like that. But of the crew, you've got Nia Jax, Raquel, and Tony Stark here. No disrespect, but 2 of them look like they can probably beat Rhea up, and 1 of them looks like they can't. But now I'm with Anna on this one. I think she'll win just about Rhea Ripley, and I think it'll be like, you know, when she had the match against Zelina Vega in Puerto Rico, she just about won the match in it. Zelina put up a great fight, I think. But honestly, aside from that, I couldn't give a damn about this match, man. Like, there's WWE's getting there's a problem what you got with WWE, and I think I might need to get out of the mindset because it's not going to change probably. But some things in WWE have storylines, and some things are just wrestling with a bit of like flavor. And I think that's what's happening here. It's just wrestling. It's like what's Tony Stark's beef with Rhea Ripley? Anybody? Well, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like there has to be some tangible thing to hang on to, otherwise we just get a wrestling match. And I'll say it again. If I wanted to just watch a wrestling match, I would watch, which I do. I watch UFC for that. No one watches UFC for WWE stuff. But hey, man, Rhea Ripley for the win. Yeah, that's kind of it. Anything at the end of the match? I don't know. I wouldn't even waste a Jade Cargill vignette or anything on the end of this match because at the end of the day, there's a queue waiting for Rhea, and it's Nia and Raquel. And I think at this point, she's probably going to hold on to that title, and whoever wins Royal Rumble will pick Rhea Ripley to fight. So I'll go with that at the moment, but we'll see. Yeah. I'll have a serious Matt Riddle's my boy. Matt Riddle, man. Matt Riddle's out here doing some weird photographs, bro. 2 matches I want at Mania are Rhea versus Becky and Jade versus Bianca. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be cold still. Not a lot of time to build it though. Not a lot of time at all. Face Trish Stratus versus Rhea Ripley would have been better. True, but she's not around in it, so big got ends, bro. Oh, well, it's going well, bro. She wants to smash Dirty Dom. Hey, man, none of that business, bro. I'm trying to keep it, you know what I'm saying? Big up Casey, bro. Hope you doing, man. So how's my guy? Only missed 15 minutes, but we're here. Come on, bro. You know the vibes, bro. Good to see you, man. But yeah, Rhea Ripley for the victory. This match I'm looking forward to. Still, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. This is what you call building blocks. Can't be the end of it though after this match. First of all, I have to say, round of applause for Gunther, bro. Because there was a part when he first got the Intercontinental title that for about 4 months, 5 months maybe half a year, even though he was Intercontinental champion, it was quite irrelevant. Like it was quite irrelevant. There wasn't putting the Intercontinental title match on a lot of pay-per-views. Nobody really cared. If you ask somebody who was champion, they'd have to think about it a little bit. As time's gone on, it's got better and better, and obviously now he's the longest reigning Intercontinental champion of all time. I actually didn't think they were going to go down that route. I love him, and records are records at the end of the day. The promo that him and the Miz cut on each other on SmackDown was great. Miz got the better of him by giving him a low blow and skull crushing finale. You guys know it. There's one thing I'll change about Gunther, but it's only one thing, so this is how you know how good he is. That powerbomb he does sucks, bro. It sucks. For someone who's such a tall, like, is an intimidating figure in it. That powerbomb sucks, bro. He should be doing the last ride, bro. That pause, but that's what he should be doing. That should be his move, bro. Not jackknife powerbomb, last ride, bro. That little meaty powerbomb when he looks like he's protecting the person sucks, bro. But again, Miz, is there anything I dislike? Listen, for me, the Miz is the best Intercontinental Champion of the last 10 years. That's for me, isn't it? The one with the white strap. He done everything. He made it seem important against Finn, against Seth, against Daniel Bryan, against Dolph Ziggler. He was on top with that. He made it more important than the title because remember Brock wasn't around at the time, so I rate him for that. Gunther definitely keeps this title because I don't think he's losing it until Mania. If he does lose it, and if he does lose it, I think the guy we know the red eye Donny from NXT is probably going to take that. You know what I mean? My guy, and that with the torpedo dragon off. So that could be it still. But yeah, the Miz ain't winning this match, and if he does, in fact. The Miz is going to win this match. The Miz is going to win this match. Disqualification. Now, could be a bad choice. People could say he's going to make Gunther look weak. I just think, in fact, no. I'll tell you what's going to happen. The Miz isn't going to win the match, but Gunther's going to cheat to win this match. And the way I think he's going to cheat, when the ref's back's turned, low blow. I think just the fact that that's what the Miz did to him, it'd be a neat way to get him back. I don't think Imperium would get involved. He's been sending him away a lot. I think he gets the better of the Miz for most of the match. There's a comeback from Miz. Starts to, hit him with the it kicks and stuff like that. Starting to look like the Miz could do it. Few near falls and things. Skull crushing finale, kicks out late one. Maybe the chest slaps to the Miz kicks out. And then, low blow from Gunther. Shotgun drop kick. And then that meaty power bomb, which please change that power bomb. And Gunther wins the match. But as I said, if it does end like that, it gives credence to having another match because the Miz can bring up, yo, I was that close if you didn't do this. And the reason why I say that, because at the next pay-per-view, I mean, we're going into December, Royal Rumble's in January. I don't think that the Miz needs to be in the Royal Rumble. And if he is, I mean, he ain't going to win. So maybe the first match on the Royal Rumble card. Oh, the second match after the Women's Royal Rumble, maybe, because they normally do one or the other. Second match on the Royal Rumble card, The Miz versus Gunther, Hell in a Cell match. You can't get away. You can't cheat. You have to win. Gunther's going to beat him. And then from there, Gunther would, you know what I mean? Then I would have Dragunov come up from NXT at that point. Maybe at the end of that match, build that story, go into it. I wish that Butch wasn't Butch. I wish he was Pete, and I wish that Finn Balor wasn't with the Judgment Day for this, because you imagine a fatal four-way of Dragunov, Gunther, Finn Balor, and Pete Dunne at WrestleMania. Just take my money, blood. I mean, I'm not paying for it, but take it anyway, like that. But yeah, Gunther for the win. See what the people in the chat are saying. Guys in the chat, listen. I'm not trying to like micromanage the chat and that, but if we're talking about the Miz versus Gunther, and you start putting stuff about other things, it's a bit awkward for me to keep going back and forth on it. So if you don't keep it within what we're talking about, then I'm probably going to miss your chat. Just saying on it. But big up to everyone in the chat, man. Long stone wise, I'd say live. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can't discount the women that are already involved in the story, though. That's it. Like Nia and Raquel, but Liv Morgan's one of my favorites. So, Gunther, call me crazy, but the Miz cheats to win, and Gunther goes to the main roster. Gunther's on the main roster. You have to explain what you mean there. He's already on SmackDown, isn't it? Yeah, I agree. Fans are behind him as well. Miz won't cheat because he's heel anymore. True. Matt Sinapine is to be on NXT and Chelsea Green. Yeah, stick to this still, but I don't think so. I love Chelsea Green. Prediction. Gunther isn't losing until WrestleMania. To Chad Gable, Sami Zayn, or hey man, give a pick on it. Don't be doing all them alls, bruv. There's you give 3 people there. Pick one of them. I hope it ain't goddamn Sami Zayn. Not the way he's been going lately. Gunther retains. Gunther dragging off a Mania. Be cold, bruv. Gunther going to win the Rumble. Going to heavyweight champion. I mean, what did he finish? Third last time? Was second? Was second, and he done well, man. He started the Rumble as well. He killed that still. But Gunther should come up with a new finisher instead of the powerbomb. Now he doesn't have to come up with a new. He just needs to change the powerbomb into a better one. Down to I disagree. Matt saying she's got Alpha Academy trainer, getting TV time. I agree. She's getting way better. She was actually if anyone saw the tag team match on Raw, she teamed up with Ivy Nile. She was great, man. She's way better than I thought she was going to be in that tag team. Called authorities on Hugo for a second. This for the Miz. Does it make sense? Credibility. Yeah. Come on, bro. Why would they do Hell in a Cell the Rumble whole of a pay-per-view? What do you mean? You can do a Hell in a Cell at any pay-per-view you want. It's not about why. It's bruv. Didn't Trish Stratus and Becky have a Hell in a Cell not long ago? Well, I don't. You can have a Hell in a Cell whenever you want, bro. You need to make the Royal. Listen, the Royal Rumble's gonna have 2 Royal Rumble matches, and then you've got the Intercontinental title, the US title. You got the tag team titles, which are probably not gonna get. They're not gonna be defended at Royal Rumble anyway. Logan Paul probably will be there for that, just because he needs something to build him up to. So I'd have Logan versus LA Knight. I think LA Knight might win the Rumble, but I don't know yet. We'll get to that later on. But I'll probably have Logan versus LA Knight at Royal Rumble for singles match. I'd have Logan cheat to beat LA Knight, and then LA Knight obviously fight him at WrestleMania and win the belt. Let's probably go for that. But yeah, man, you have to get out of this mindset. But the Hell in a Cell match wasn't made for the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. The Hell in a Cell pay-per-view came about 10 years after the match. Well, not 10 years after, way after. First Hell in a Cell match was Bad Blood, Shawn Michaels and Undertaker 97. Yeah, man. And the first Hell in a Cell pay-per-view went till after 2007, I think. So way after. Shows up and attacks Gunfriend. Don't see that happening, bro. Brock Lesnar only messes with the main title, bro. Oh, the main event. Yeah, man. Gunther winning the title of Seth makes complete sense, man. Interesting. When do you think Gunther's going to lose the Intercontinental title? WrestleMania. Although someone's going to retain their title at WrestleMania, innit? I don't think we have Logan, Gunther, Roman, and Rhea Ripley, and Seth Rollins all losing their title at WrestleMania. That would be a bit crazy. So someone's going to retain, but we'll see. Someone might retain and then lose it on the Raw after Mania. You're going for Dragon main event night 1. Bruv, come on, man. You can't tell me it makes more sense when I've been watching wrestling that do Hell in a Cells on any pay-per-view. Bruv, like, come on, man. Let's see here, something important. I got something important to say. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean by that, bro? Okay. What the hell is going on here, man? Man just putting random stuff on. I got tickets to meet and greet party in Manchester for the Thank You Trish tour, and it's on my goddamn birthday in my city, so I'm so excited. People Sting, Trish, and Pat. Ooh. Oh, Zen, you got me on Instagram, and it messaged me the details of that tour, bro. I didn't even know. I normally go to the Love for Wrestling tour in Liverpool in about April. You get Booker T, Bret Hart, Ric Flair, and that there as well. So let me know, bruv, because Sting's gonna be there as well, and he retires next year. So that would be interesting. So big up Hakeem, man. Hope you're well, brother. All right, man. Moving on from there, man. Let's get into the where we go. Sorry, Casey. Hell in a Cell was a match designed for big feuds before they ever decided to make it a pay-per-view. They can do it anytime. Bobby Lashley. Yeah, that's my point, because I think it's normally there to end something, in it. And I think if they heat up the feud between them two, not to mention, I don't know if you guys got a teaser of it, and it might not happen, but there was that thing where there was cutting the promo, and then Gunther, I thought this was great. He cut off the crowd. He said, "Listen, you think you're bothering me with your little 3 syllables and that? I'm done with it." And then everyone started going crazy with the USA chants. Now, Gunther might be the one who retains at WrestleMania, just because they've got the pay-per-view next year in Germany, and now I know he's Austrian, but it's right next to each other, bro. And that he might lose it there, bro. Not to mention that Dragonos from Europe as well. It could make perfect sense, so we'll see. Khalid said he'd love to meet Sting. Yeah, man, I haven't met Sting since, met him. You know what I mean? I think I don't even know. I got a photo with him in early 2000s, maybe, WCW. But, yeah, man. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, it's Love for Wrestle. You going? Oh, brother, I might see you there still. Yeah, I mean, I ain't got my tickets yet, man. They normally, they nice me up still, so I'm gonna holler at them. That'll be cool, man. Are they just doing it in Manchester this year and leaving the Liverpool one? If they're doing it, then I have to fly down still. You know what I'm saying, bruv? I'm gonna link up with the Savage and hold a quick drink and buy you a glass of Coke, because I don't drink. All right, then let's get on to the big leagues. And we've done 3 matches so far. There's 2 more on the card so far. Don't get me wrong, subject to change after SmackDown. We know. Yeah, man. It's Survivor Series War Game. Actually, wait there. I have to do it. I have to do it in the Adam Pearce way. Oh, we're not doing this tonight. You want to play games? War Games. Yeah. Someone tell Adam Pearce, man, relax, bro. You don't have to take your glasses off to say War Games, bro. You know, like that. We all know that we needed a young William Regal to come and say War Games, and that's how it's done. Come on, man. Now, I'm a preface this whole thing with saying both War Games matches are a little bit meaty, bro. They're a little bit meaty. I know I started the show with this, but after last year's War Games, especially the men's one with the great Sami Zayn, Uzi storyline against, who was it against? It was against Brawling Brutes, and it's Sheamus, Ridge, Pete, Kevin Owens, and someone else. But yeah, it was good, man. It was good. Was it Drew McIntyre then as well? Was it Drew? Oh no. Yeah, it was Drew McIntyre last year as well. It was Drew McIntyre. He was on Kevin Owens' team, and then they had the match between Ronda and Shotzi. Meaty match. That match was so. And then you had Seth, Bobby Lashley, and Austin Theory for the United States title. That wasn't that bad though. Okay, I have to say this, innit? Nobody is going to benefit from winning this match. Bro, no one's going to benefit from winning. I'm not trying to be a prick, but no one's going to benefit from winning this match. So picking the winner is not the hardest thing because it don't matter. So I'm just going to go, the baby faces are going to win. I don't know. I mean, or you go the other way, innit? Because you might be thinking if the baby faces and the women's one wins and the heels on the other one will win. The men's one makes a little bit more sense, but now they got Randy Orton back. He's probably going to win, bro. And that's, I'm going to go. I think Bailey is going to cost their team the victory because currently they've got this damage control with loads of women in it at the moment. There's 5 of them in it, and obviously Dakota's injured. I don't think Bailey will get kicked out of damage control. Obviously, she's the leader, but I feel like the cracks will start to show that they don't trust her anymore as a leader. And it actually helps that Dakota's not part of the She Is, but she's injured because a face turn from Bailey at Royal Rumble, I think I've got that on the cards. I think that if all of Damage Control enter the Royal Rumble, then obviously they're going to help each other in it. And I think at one point, somebody will do something to Bailey, she'll snap, and then she'll take him out, man. And I think we get the Bailey face turn. Might end up with Bailey versus Io at some point. So I'm going to go the baby faces to win. Now let's look at this babyface team. Please, any of you wrestlers, I've had DMs from you and that before. Listen, don't get emotional about when I talk about. I'm talking about your characters, and all of you as people, I think you're great from what I know, and I like loads of your personalities. But I have to say, Shotzi's character sucks, bro. She sucks, bro. Like, fucking hell, bro. Oh yeah, there's a tank at the top of the stage on SmackDown. It's on its own. No one's driving it. Then she just does a crossbody off the top rope. What, bro? Nobody cares, bro. No, nobody cares, bro. Nobody gives a damn. I don't. Yeah, Shotzi. No one gives a damn. And I'm just gonna be saying this. The rest of your team is full of big girl wrestlers, isn't it? You know what I mean? These lot be winning titles out here, man. Very strong team. I feel like there might be some hiccups between this is the problem, them joining forces so easy. Building up to this match, they should have had Charlotte. Well, it should have had Bianca trying to contact Becky to join the team. Bianca and Becky have a bit of heat from before, but okay. And then Charlotte should be like, we don't need Becky. Well, I'd rather fight with one less person. And Becky should be saying, I'll help you and that, but I don't want to help Charlotte. Then they should have had a few arguments leading up to her joining. Then they probably should have had a scrap at some point, because that's what friends do. Well, past friends. Have a little scrap, air it out a little bit. They should have had a war outside the ring where security guards and that get involved. Then they probably should have both started crying. You know what I mean? The emotional cry. Give each other a hug. Then start fighting each other again. Then what happened on SmackDown when it's Damage Control versus Bianca, Charlotte, and Shotzi, and it looks like they're a person down. Then Becky comes in to save them, and then Becky and Charlotte hug it out, and now they're together. Because at the moment, it's just like, why wouldn't they just kick the shit out of each other? You know what I'm saying? You need a bit of that in war games anyway. You don't want complete certainty. And also, Survivor Series. Anyone who grew up on traditional Survivor Series knows that it's an elimination match, isn't it? But now they've changed it to War Games 2 years in a row. There's no elimination in War Games. Bro, just change it. Why can't you have War Games elimination, bro? Like, bro, come on, man. I know that you've done the media thing before SmackDown versus Raw all the time. That was a bit media as well, but sometimes it was fun. But it's an elimination match, man. Let's get back to the tradition of it. It was made for that. Historically, you'd have people in feuds with each other. You know what I mean? These 5 people in, because normally 5 people in a Survivor Series team. They've got beef with the other 5. Hey man, I got the baby faces winning, bro. But what I do have, I got Shotzi getting the pin. after all I just said, I think Shotzi is the one who's going to get the pin and win the match, just because. Why not? Yeah. So, right. Let me get to your chat. I don't want to. Okay, honesty was okay. Shit. Sorry, guys. Bit further back. Okay, 10, 20. Oh, it's 21 birthday. Big up, bro. That'll be dope, man. All right, Damage Control for the win. Damage Control can't lose. Team Bianca to win because Kyrie will hit Bailey by accident. Bailey will think it's on purpose. She attacks Kyrie Sane. Custom the match, setting up Bailey versus Kyrie storyline. Good shout. This could be the beginning of the end for Damage Control. I think Bailey could take the pin. And the others will start to wonder what. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, I know. I see what you said. Snap there. That's dope still. Great minds and all that. Damage Control win. Also, I think that Shotzi is here to take the pin. No disrespect to Shotzi. I just think WWE is a star. I don't know how WWE see her, because if they don't think she's a star, why do they keep entering her in these kind of matches? I think they do think something of her, but I just don't know it. Our character's dead food, bro. It's dead. All that howling at the moon and all that business. Listen, allow it, man. Just allow it, man. Just give me Scarlett any time, man. It's just, I say she should be dominant. Her coming back very good for the women. Yeah, but you can always protect her because there's 4 other women. Well, there's 3 other women on her team and 4 on the other team. So as long as the person doesn't take the pin, that should be fine, man. I think Shotzi's only does take the pin. Rank a good Charlotte goes. Why Shotzi one of these? Damage Control. Candice Lorraine said the Shotzi. Candice has unfinished business with Damage Control. Shotzi does as well, though. You remember she ended up cutting her hair off and that. I mean, I know why in real life, but she has beef there as well. Bitch and Damage Control loses over Bailey. Bailey starts shouting in English. Bailey in Japanese. Get rid of Bailey. We don't need to build this up because, as you said, no one is benefiting from this match. So what's the point? No. My point was they should have built it up so someone does benefit from the match. Because, like, if Charlotte and Becky are just fine with each other after building up to this match, if they're just fine with each other, then after this match, when the title shot comes along or one of them turn up on the other brand or anything like that, then they'll just be friends, innit? I need some kind of heat there, bro. Imagine if Shotzi gets taken up with Damage Control and Mia Yim takes the spot. Listen, I like Mia in it, but what's the who? Listen, the same thing goes for Mia. What I said about Shotzi, and I'm probably like Mia Yim more, but nobody cares about them. And before everyone lies and says that does, listen, go and watch any wrestling match back. Just watch them. I tell you how much no one cares about these two. Just watch when the Royal Rumble happens and their theme song hits. watch the lack of response. You're gonna see everybody standing up with their phones. 3, 2, 1, and then when Shots' music goes off on me, they're gonna go. It's gonna go quiet. I'm not joking, man. I listen. I respect him, but for the pin. No, listen. I understand what everyone's saying. I don't think Shots is there for the pin because I just don't think she is. But she does. She is clearly the one who stands out among all of them. Of someone. I mean, let's be fair. I'll be fair. Kairi Sane only because she's just come back in it because nobody cared about Kairi Sane much either. But like she was good in that. But yeah, I get it on that basis. But if you look at that whole roster of women, she is the one who stands out to be like, yeah, you don't know if you really, you know what I'm saying. So that's kind of it with that one, man. But anyway, dangerous stuff, man. Moving on to the men's war games. Yeah, sir. I guess there's one team that don't really need to talk about too much because we know who they are. The Judgment Day with Drew McIntyre and that. Big up A and B. Come on, man. Hope you guys are well, man. Hope you guys are well. It's been a minute. Yeah, man. Hope you both taking care of yourself and enjoying wrestling. Try and enjoy as much as you can, at least. But love for the love, man. Yeah, this match. Listen, I'm happy that all of you are happy with the teams on it and all that business, but I like to be a little bit more realistic in it, and I don't know about this match, man. Now we know the elephant in the room is the fact that they announced Randy already, and we haven't seen him, so that sucks. But I get why they've done it. They're in Chicago. They cannot afford to be going into Chicago with people thinking that it's going to be CM Punk. In fact, the biggest shock would be is if Randy's music doesn't come on and CM Punk's music does. But I doubt it. I think it's pretty simple. I think Judgment Day are not affected by losing. I don't think so. And Cody Rhodes doesn't lose. I mean, he lost the tag team titles, but apart from that, he doesn't really lose matches. And I think he's lost 2 matches in the last since he's been back. I think he's lost 2 matches since he's lost to Roman, and he lost the tag team titles match. I don't think he's lost apart from that since he's been back in the WWE. So I don't think I expect him to lose. You might have some other match where you remember him losing, but I don't. But I think he's only lost 2 matches the whole time. Okay, let's look at the intricacies of this match. The standout thing is Drew McIntyre says that he's grateful for Rhea for giving him a chance to get Jay in a Hell in a Cell, and I said, well, you got your hands on Jay in the build up to this match to see who takes the advantage. So that's kind of pointless. Also, Jay's a babyface, and he literally is willing to fight anyone. So you could have just asked Jay for a Hell in a Cell match, and he would have given you. So that was pointless. The rest of his promo was good, though. I liked all the stuff with Seth as well. You know what I mean? So currently, Drew McIntyre has a problem with Seth, kind of crown jewel in it. He has a problem with just Cody just because he's on that team. He has a problem with Jay from the whole time before. He should have the same problem with Sammy because he was part of the bloodline. And then him and Randy Orton's beef goes back to COVID because that's who he was beefing when he won the title. So, it makes sense. I think he had quite a few matches against Randy in lockdown, actually. On the other side, Judgment Day have beef with everyone. Week in, week out, every Raw, we know Judgment Day get involved in it. I think JD might do pretty good in this match. But he might end up also taking the pin. But he has to do well because he's the standout one. He's there to protect Finn and flipping Damien Priest, it seems. So Very simple for me. The babyfaces win this match. Randy Orton. I think Randy Orton, when this match finishes, he might drop an RKO on Sammy and Jay. Honestly, maybe just Jay, but I would have it both. I mean, yeah, Sam, he's gonna do it on Jay. When was the last time? Randy's like 18 months missing from the company now, isn't it? RK Bro lost their titles, their tag team titles to the Bloodline before the Bloodline went on that mad run of the longest reigning tag team champions. They beat the New Day's record, and that's how they become undisputed because the RK Bro had the other titles. Obviously, the whole Bloodline thing winning was a problem to Randy, so I think we get Jay looking very wary in this match, and on celebration when these guys win. You know, all that little, well, let's hold each other's hands, and I think there's an RKO coming that way, and then maybe a Claymore to Jay's face as well. Jay, just judging off last year's War Games where you did very well for yourself, I think this one could be a very painful one for you, bro. Honestly, I think you might hold a Claymore, and you might hold RKO as well. I don't really need them to set up Drew versus Jay going forward though. Like, it doesn't really mean too much because if you think about the actual story, Drew's actual problem should be with Roman, and it should be with Solo, if anyone. Solo's the one who came back at Crown Jewel. Solo came back at Crown Jewel with the hoodie on, innit? Remember the Usos? You know what happened? He came with the hoodie on, and he got involved, bruv, and then he lost, but Drew wasn't bothered because he decided to sing with Tyson Fury after the match, so he wasn't that sad about it. But yeah, I think that's what we get, man, and I think Cody Rhodes wins the match. Maybe. I think Cody Rhodes gets the pin, but listen, we'll get to the chat, man. I'm hoping for my hope is, I don't know how long we've got left with Randy in the company, and I don't want to gamble his career away. And so if he wants to stay longer, stay longer. But for me, at some point we have to have Randy versus Cody as a feud, bro. It makes perfect sense. They've already got a built-in storyline. But I don't think they need to do the ultra heel thing with him. I think this is pure speculation, isn't it? Not rumors, just speculation. The way he's been injured. I watched Cowboy Bubble and Randy's dad talk about the doctor said he shouldn't come back to wrestling. So this could be Randy's just last run. It could be his last run, and I think if Cody Rhodes is to beat Roman at WrestleMania or whenever, Randy's last match should be against Cody. I think it would be cold. But hey, listen, that's for the future. We'll make videos about that. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna get to you, all you guys in the chat, and see what happens, man. Let's take off the match, proving it's still here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. RKO's all around. See, costing them the match. JD gets the pin, making Finn, Pierce, Priest. All right, man. Sounds like a Catholic joke. Team Cody will win. Team Cody win, but I think Drew cost JD the win. Now hear me out. Drew hits Claymore. Someone Cody pins JD, then Drew claims everyone claiming to be a lone wolf walking out. Spurs, good shout. I'd imagine if they had the Wyatt family versus the Shield at War Game. Aye, man. Wyatt family versus the Shield, one of my favorite matches of all time, bro. So, aye. RIP them, man, bro, because, yeah, man. Crazy, innit? All type Brody and Bray. You know, Miss Bray, man. Do you think they will bring out Orton until last teammate faces instead of having? I mean, technically, it's the rules of the match that you're supposed to be waiting, but they could do it. But I think the rules of the match, you're supposed to be in the cage, isn't it? Seth versus Finn should start the match. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Dominic. No, I think it's gonna be JD versus Seth. I mean JD versus Sammy who start. I just think it. I don't have no other reason. I just think it will be. You think it's possible to set up a feud between Randy and Cody moving forward to keep Cody out of the Rumble and let him go after Roman Reigns and the Rumble go? Maybe, but you can't keep Cody Rhodes out of the Royal Rumble when his sole aim is to get to the championship. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so. There's definitely ways to set up. I mean, like I said, it depends how long Randy's going to be there for. If he's going to be there for like another year or something, then we don't have to rush it. We can just have the fact that what I mean. You could have Randy win next year's Money in the Bank while Cody's the champion, and then instead of cashing it in because we all know that Randy normally just cashes it in. You could literally have him go, listen, I'm retiring. I want my last match against you. I'm catching this title in to fight against you at WrestleMania. I'm cashing this to fight you wherever. And they can go back to the storyline and go, remember when Legacy had their first match? We're going to do it here. You know what I mean? What if Randy Orton RKO's Cody like he did with Edge? Hey, still, man. I mean, listen, the last time Randy wasn't babyface in it, and he tore his tricep in that. Yeah, he was. Yeah, exactly. It was solo. Can Damien cash in? Damien can cash in when he wants, man. When he wants, bro. The whole SummerSlam beef and having relinquished the Universal title to Seth injury friend. Yeah, true. The only thing is they don't really talk about it anymore, innit? But they should. Paying the money back, cashing up, and after Seth is hurt, regardless who wins. Yeah, man, it can happen, man. The only thing is that is it wasted? I don't know if it'll be wasted. I mean, Damian Priest is getting close to WrestleMania. If you think about it, wouldn't he want to? He probably would want to cash in on the grandest stages of all. And I guess what it does do, it takes care of the fact that when somebody wins the Royal Rumble, they get to pick between what champion on it. If Damian Priest cashes in early, then it's kind of like who? Let's be honest, innit? Who the hell was going to pick Damian Priest to fight for the title at WrestleMania? Like, just in terms of like big draw and stuff like that. I think one of the matches will get turned into a triple threat match at some point. So whoever wins the Royal Rumble is going to be very, very interesting because I don't think the person who fights Roman at WrestleMania will be the Royal Rumble winner. I think that'll be for Seth's title. We'll see though. Yep. Orton isn't playing second fiddle to anyone, so we'll wait a long game for him. That will play a factor that will come in this match. Agreed. Because last time we saw Randy, he was soft Randy and it pause. He was chilling with Riddle and that smiling around and stuff like that. This needs to be. I want Randy to come back kicking people in the head on it. I know they don't want to do it. Just kick him in the head, man. Put people on the shelf in it. Kick Cody in the head so he can't come back to Mania, bro. Do something. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Lose that Royal Rumble, but elimination. Yeah, because can't have Cody winning the Royal Rumble again, bro. It'll be nah. They might put the thing. Yeah, I was about to say that. Will they have the elimination chamber match? Because that might be where Damian Priest wins. I think that might be where if he wins the title, he might be in the elimination chamber match, lose and come back. That's what I'll do anyway. Big up everyone inside, man. Brock, I don't know, but yeah, man. Very interesting, very intriguing. I'm looking forward to it. As again, you guys already know, but I get more excited closer to the time. Just want a preference on it that, listen, anytime I mention the way they're creative and stuff like that, I'm not trying to get under anyone's skin. I'm not trying to tell people they can't do their job properly. I'm sure that they can all do their job better than I can, but I'm just letting them know if you want some creative ideas, just take it. Just, you know what I mean? Just put my name in the bottom of the screen or something. Yeah, just give me a little shout in the documentary. And because I know you've been rubbing the ideas already, bro. And all my ideas I gave tonight leading up to Survivor Series were better than the ones you've done already, bro. Yeah, I have to have some continuity. I think I'm in the space now with wrestling where, sadly, and I say sadly because I'm not one of these people that need to know every in and out of what's going on behind the scenes. I don't need to know rumors. I hate them. I don't like when people tell me Oh, you know that Randy Orton. Like, if somebody messages me tomorrow, which somebody always does, you bastards, stop messaging me, DMing me stuff as well. Someone's gonna, oh, you know that CM Punk was spotted at Subway next to the wrestling station. I'm like, bruv, fucking hell, man. If he was gonna come back, now it's gonna be spoiled for me, innit? You do know that they just saw Brock hit off the private jet. Just let him turn up, bruv. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Just let him turn up, man. Listen, I might be, living in La La Land and stuff like that. I know kayfabe's, it's not completely dead, but it's hanging on life support, innit? And I appreciate the wrestlers that still try and do it. That's why I love Bray Wyatt. That's why I love Roman Reigns. I appreciate those wrestlers who hang on to it a little bit more. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can't have wedding photos and stuff. I know we're not of that anymore. But, at least make your fucking Instagram private so I don't know. I'm just saying, allow me with the rumors, innit? Like, if like Sasha Banks was going to turn up, don't no one messaging me like, oh, we just saw Sasha Banks with CM Punk in the local Taco Bell. I don't care, bro. Just let me watch it. And then when the crowd goes off, I'm like, oh my God, like a little kid. I like it, bro. This is my escape, bro. If you know what, I just have to let you guys know, the ones who DM me flipping rumors all the time. That's why my DMs never get read. And I miss over people's messages because of this. So sorry if I missed your messages. It's just that these punks keep me. I'll tell you what happens. If you messaged me the details of an up and coming Marvel film and you told me what's going to happen in it, I'm never talking to you again. I'm going to block you, bro. You know what I mean? You saw what happened to that guy when Endgame came out, or Infinity War, and he tried to spoil it for people. You saw what happened to his face. Just stop. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone, bro. Sorry, man, for the rant, bro. But I just want to enjoy the wrestling, bro. I'm old school, bro. I like enjoying the kayfabe of it, bro. And in true kayfabe and that, everyone knows what wrestling is now, innit? There's no secret to what wrestling is. Safe. But also, everyone knows what films are, and nobody looks at them actors and goes, oh, that's fake. No, you just enjoy the movie. I think wrestling with storylines should move more towards reality. That's what I think. I think it should move more towards reality. I don't think you should be trying to fool people anymore with certain things because it's pointless, isn't it? Like, let's be honest, guys. I'm only speaking because we've done with the preview prediction now, but I wanted to do a Savage Thoughts anyway. Do you guys like seeing 5 women or 5 men grab each other on the outside of the ring and wait for a crossbody? Do you like seeing it? Because I can see it a mile off, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it, bro. I know that moonsault, what you're about to do, is going to hit one person and all the rest of the people are going to fall over like Skittles. Even somebody who didn't even get touched at all. I saw it on SmackDown. I saw it with Charlotte and Io. They touched one person, 4 or 5 women went down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see. Listen, Johnny Gargano, I love you, bro. Don't send for me, but you're the worst at this. I don't want to see you slap your quads when you're doing a super kick, bro. You know, I never. Fun fact. I promise this as well. I never noticed Shawn Michaels do that his whole career, bro. I only realized when I saw people doing it nowadays, and when I went back and watched it, I'm like, ain't that some shit? Because he was so good at it, bro. Johnny Gargano just be doing this shit like he's doing like he's doing the okey cokey, just slapping his leg, having a little, you know what I mean, little line dancing and that. I don't want to see it, bro. No, this calls for a video. Top 5 things that annoy me in wrestling. It's coming up, bro. I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand the crossbody with people waiting. I can't stand the suicida, a man just landing on their feet. I don't need a suicide dive in every match. I can't stand the super kicks constantly. This isn't the Young Bucks. And I can't, bro. Trust me, bro. You see that? I'm going to throw you into the turnbuckle every single match and your shoulder's going to hit off it. I hate it. I hate it. Anyway, the rant is over. Calm, but I just don't like it, man. Bring back, I mean. Also, I got something else to say. If you botch a move, you know that you can't botch it. You can't botch a move unless you don't make up for it. And that might not make sense in it, but anyone who's been into performing arts or the theater and stuff knows that you can't get something wrong in the theater if the people in the audience have never seen it before. So you've got it wrong to yourself, but they don't know. What the Titans do in theatre, everyone knows the show must go on. Just continue and improvise, change something, and it never matters. So if you realize that the opponent who was doing a frog splash to you, or a big boot to you, or a super kick to you, didn't hit you in the face properly, or didn't hit you hard enough, or they tried to super kick you in the jaw, but they got you in the shoulder, just hold your shoulder, bruv. I don't need you rolling around like you got kicked in the head. You know that WWE is going to show the HD 4K, 8K, 1080p, 2090p replay in slow motion, and then Michael Cole going to act like nothing happened. Listen, big up to, this is why I love Corey Graves, isn't it? He literally, please peep this, what Corey Graves does. If somebody misses that up, if somebody messes the move up, he literally will say straight away, oh, I don't think he got all of that kick there. I don't think he hit all of that there. I don't think that move worked how he wanted it to, which is great commentary. But it's not great commentary if he says that and the person in the ring's like, oh, no, I got kicked in the face, bruv. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Sorry, man, but I just want wrestling to be great again, bruv. You know what I mean? That's it, man. I'm not hating on none of them. I know wrestling's harder than it looks. I've done the training before. It hurts. I couldn't get through a whole session. I was blowing up. I was nearly sick, bruv. My legs hurt. I nearly pulled my hamstring. But you don't need to, you know what I mean? I don't need the Spanish fly all the time. I don't want to see Dragon Lee and Axiom doing. Well, I don't need to see them moves, bruv. Like, save them for the WrestleMania, bruv. You know why? When Undertaker and Shawn Michaels had them matches, the back-to-back WrestleManias, you know why it was so incredible when Undertaker dived over the rope? Even though he damn near broke his neck and took out the cameraman. I'll tell you why it was great. I'll tell you why every single wrestling fan remembers that moment. Because when do you see Undertaker dive over the rope, bro? Remember when Roman was beefing with Brock, and then there was all the fight, and the security guard came out, and Roman dived over the rope. You know why it was great? Because Roman doesn't dive over the rope that much. You ever seen The Rock on the top rope? And I let you know, bruv, Stone Cold and The Rock, people will say that they're great. The Rock's my favorite, Stone Cold's second to me, but they're both pretty much on the same level. It's whatever day you feel like, innit? These two had about 5 to 6 moves between them. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't be all like trying to be smart in the chat. Nah, they're doing the Irish whip and they do the clothesline. I'm talking about actual moves in their moveset, innit? We know, we're fans. We all know this, innit? You got the Stone Cold stomping a mud hole. You got the Stone Cold elbow drop. He might go on the middle rope and do it. You know what I mean? You got the Lufaz press. You got a suplex. And you got a punch, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the Stone Cold Stunner, bruv. That's it. Bro, The Rock is going to do the same. He's going to do Samoan drop. He's got the DDT. He's got the sharpshooter, the rock bottom, the people's elbow. He's going to do a clothesline on you. You know what I'm saying? It's simple stuff, bruv. It's basic. And wouldn't you know that Roman is the best? And guess what? Roman has not that many moves either. The Superman punch, the spear, the guillotine, the drive-by, the Samoan drop. What? The big boot. That's it. No, but not these other guys. Not these other guys. They got the twisted corkscrew, the flying corkscrew, the mid-table corkscrew, the suicide, the suicide, the frog splash, the dive, the pedigree with the spinning corkscrew. They got all the moves, bruv. I don't need that, bruv. Because then when it gets to WrestleMania, bruv, there's nothing that these lot do to shock me at WrestleMania now. I saw all the moves on Raw, bruv. I saw all the moves, bruv, in your 15 minutes banger, bruv. You man are just making matches for the weirdo online, the Dave Meltzer you, bruv. Hey, big up A and B Wrestling Conversation anyway. There, my guys, man. Hey, if you ain't subscribed to them already, head over there, subscribe to them right now. That's family. You know what you need to do. You don't have to actually leave the channel. Go down to the bottom of my channel, and they are in the Hall of Fame down there. You know what I'm saying? With a couple of others, so big up to them. But yeah, man, simplify it and that, so then we can have WrestleMania moments. And also, before we leave, there's one question I want to know. Is Cody Rhodes going to continue to do the Cody cutter now that Randy Orton's back? That's a question. Because the RKO might not look as fresh anymore if this guy is going to do the Cody cutter every week in a regular match and not ever pin anyone from it, then how's the RKO gonna look? And that's why I don't like the super kicks all the time, because 15 people are gonna do super kicks and then Jey Uso is gonna do a super kick and he's gonna win the match from the super kick, bro. So you have to look, man. There's the little things in it. I'm a bit of a wrestling nerd, I know. But I just want it to be better, bro. And I know how if you go and watch any wrestling interviews from people of the past, just watch, man. There used to be a hierarchy in terms of like, if somebody knew that you was gonna do, if you were gonna dive out the rope in a match before their match, they wouldn't dive out the rope. If somebody knew that, if Shawn Michaels was on the main event of a Raw, there's no way that the rest of the people could be doing super kicks. You know why? Because all of a sudden, the sweet chin music doesn't look that effective. It just doesn't. And that's the problem. I know it's not just WWE. AEW have it even worse, bro. You think it's bad what I'm saying about WWE, bro? Every move in AEW is a finishing move, bro. So when it does get to the finishing move, you're like, oh, the other move was stronger than your finishing move. Should never be like that. Big up to everyone in the chat. Cody and Seth Rollins and Randy Orton wasn't hurt yet. Are you sure? Are you sure? Because I swear that like when Randy was around with RK Bro, wasn't Cody injured? And then when Cody came back, Randy got injured. Or am I wrong? I feel like that's what happened. Because I don't remember them cutting like promos against each other or anything like that. You could be right though, but he's got to stop it, bro. He's got to stop it, because the RKO is one of the most dangerous moves out there, bro. But the Cody cutter is flipping. It's like the RKO ramped up, isn't it? Anyway, love for everyone in the chat, man. It's been emotional, like that. Love these moments, man. Yeah, I mean, I love the live streams and that. It's cold, bro. Oh yeah, but WrestleMania, I don't mind, bro. That's my whole point. Do it at WrestleMania, bro. That's fine. But he's been doing it since Randy's been gone. Cody's been doing this in every match on regular Raw, bro, against people that he doesn't need to do it against. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do the Cody cutter against JD. You don't need to do it, bro. So yeah, man. But big up to everyone in the chat. It's been dope. Tomorrow night, watch along. I put my watch along for 12:30 UK time, which is half an hour before the show starts. I don't even know what time the show starts. I'm guessing it's 1 a.m. I'll check it. If it's not, I'll make it earlier. But yeah, man, guys, come over and join me tomorrow, man. Watch along will be fun. We've always got vibes going there. I appreciate all of you lot. And yeah, man, it's one of those ones, man. Just go and enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. For the people in America, when was it, man? When was Pilgrim Friday, bro? Yesterday, bro. You know what I mean? When was Slaughter the Native Friday? Was that yesterday? Thanksgiving and that, bro. Hey, listen, enjoy it, man, because man, them didn't get slaughtered for you not to enjoy it, bro. You might as well. Shouldn't have said that, should I? Hey, man, it's the name, bro. Savage. What do you want me to do? Come on, bro. Anyway, Beanboy Savage, come like, subscribe, and share. You know what the great man done said.